Hello. So we are back to customer discovery, and we're going to cover why this is sometimes the most important thing when you want to start a business. Often, what happens is we get caught up in the things we want to build or how amazing the stuff we think is going to be that we don't necessarily drill down into the specific pain points that people mentioned during interviews or when chatting to potential customers. And this is a great example because I myself made that mistake. I I compiled what were some of the a general summary of some of the conversations that I've had. Some of them were more casual, some of them were more formal, but there's some themes that started to arise when I've been thinking about this general tool for reaching people out of your network. Um, And it's interesting to see that there were cases for fundraising, for seeking medical information, some retail. But after going back and analyzing most of the chats that I've had and most of the particular use cases, the overall trend, and this was, I'd- and I would say this is a primary use case, would be for job searching. And this one has a particular interesting aspect. It's very different from all the other situations that I've encountered. Um, I've been seeing patterns. I've been seeing patterns where users may ask for information on WhatsApp. They could be reaching out. They might be selling tickets for a concert. They might be looking for recommendations at a new city for friends at a new location. For there's lots of reasons to broadcast on WhatsApp in general. And the thing about WhatsApp is that it's so low friction that it's also likely you'll get low response unless you're in a very specific niche group. So one of the things I found interesting was coming across this rental WhatsApp group that is just Spaniards in London because they preferred that cultural affinity with other Spanish speaking users, and they would prefer to be flatmates, roommates with other people that are also coming from Spain and are planning on living in London. Uh, but came up, one of the key things about these situations is these users. There's already tools out there. There's already tools to like find rooms, find flats. There are already plenty of platforms to resell tickets or resell furniture, or if you're moving out and you're giving away stuff. There's plenty of other places to do that. But the one thing that I don't think is quite well satisfied by the market is getting these job referrals. Asking, even when people reach out on a WhatsApp group asking for an open role or if they're looking for a job, there's a bit more social capital involved in this particular transaction, so to speak, or in this particular favor that is being requested. And I don't think WhatsApp is, or there, I don't think there's particularly a good tool to capture the essence and the nuance of how to ask for a job referral. And this is where we're going to start to dive into more as as we start to refine and cut away the edges. This job seeking as a primary use case, this is a very interesting one, and this is one that I have particular experience with, and I'll be fleshing that out more in the upcoming videos. So, yeah, uh, stay tuned for the next episode, and see you next time.